To start off, I'm just going to talk from the top of my head off the dome of why you should consider a fruit and veggie diet. Honestly, I feel fucking amazing right now. After fasting and then going straight to eating fruit, man, I feel amazing. Not to say that everyone will. I meant for everybody. Fruit and vegetables only in your diet. What's it say? Western doctors say it's unhealthy and shit. You'd be malnourished. Yeah, fuck all that. I feel great as fuck, man. I was eating a bunch of just shit food before, like hot dogs, meat, more meat, and I was just feeling stuffed all the time and sluggish all day. And now I just did mad shit before I came on here and spoke some shit. So yeah, eating fruit cleanses your system. Same with veggies. Most fruits, you don't even need to drink water if you're on a fruit diet because of the H3O2 in the fruit. That's your H2O. Fuck H2O. You need H3O2 for a healthy diet. You know what I mean? You get mental and spiritual clarity. Basically, no foggy thoughts and shit at all, really. At least for me. I'm just speaking for myself, honestly. A fruit and veggie diet, though, is one of the best things I possibly did in my life, though, recently. One of them. Hands down. I just feel amazing, man. Anyone who wants to fucking have a life-changing experience, consider eating only fruit. Cooked food isn't natural. When you put fire to a fruit or a food, it becomes unnatural. You change the molecular structure in that food when you put fire or heat to it. Like grilling like cooking pans. Our ancestors didn't have fucking cooking pans and shit. And all this oil and edible oil, canola oil, virgin oil, vegetable oil, olive oil. All that shit is fucking, that leads to cancer and shit when you eat that shit. Start being conscious of what you consume. Food is clean digestion. Say I ate a bunch of meat. That shit's just gonna sit in me for days. Just sit in my body for days. You know what I mean? Just sit in my body, my stomach. I mean, fruit. That shit tends to pass with me at least. It's passing the same day almost out through my system. I feel clean as fuck. Cooked food stuffs you. It doesn't satisfy you. It stuffs you. It doesn't satisfy you. Fruit. I made some guacamole yesterday. Let me tell you how I made it. Avocado. I put 2 avocados in it, 2 tomatoes, and I fucked up. I didn't know we can't eat the lime skins off of limes, and the lime was GMO too. Cause I'm trying to go off a tangent. The guacamole, yeah, the 2 avocados, the tomatoes, and some limes, and that's it. I was told I had to put cilantro, all these peppers in it and shit, salt and fuck all that, man. That's unnatural as fuck, man. You know how we do it around here. I'm all natural and shit. Veggies and fruit yields life energy. So when you're eating pigs and shit and cows and pork, I just said pigs, beef and shit, that shit is fucking, when they're getting slaughtered in these slaughterhouses or butcher shops, whatever you want to call it, they're about to die. They know they're about to die. Cows cry when their owner is dead nearby, like in India or European countries where they have cows like as pets, walking them around and shit. They cry when their owner is hurt or dead or some shit. They actually cry. I'll put a picture on the screen. That's nothing to do with. Don't trust Google, man, because Google honestly has been controlling my life for as long as I can remember. Anytime I have a question, Google it. Anytime I have a thought or I'm questioning something, Google it. Anytime I have a question, you get the point. I would stick the books and just getting light code, not light codes. Just getting them the answers from within, basically. The most digestible food is fruit. That shit passes out your system fast as fuck. Matter of fact, I have to finish this guacamole I made because I don't want it to go to waste. But it's so filling though. Avocados. If you're considering a fruit diet, I don't recommend eating avocados heavy at all. Because they had me really sluggish after I ate some guacamole yesterday. So I overdid it a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But I was feeling sluggish as fuck. And I looked into it. Avocados are high in fat or some shit. They're really fatty. Natural fat, though. Don't get me wrong. I just overdid it. If you're going to have avocados, don't overdo it, basically. To the point where you're fucking sluggish and tired and feeling lazy after eating it. Your mood gets boosted too when you start eating a fruit and veggie diet mainly. You heal inflammation in your body when you eat fruit and vegetables. Sound crazy? More brain power. You get more you're able to compute things faster and simpler. I also recently quit smoking weed and I quit drinking alcohol. I don't recommend it if you're trying to gain some spiritual knowledge and proceed in your spiritual journey, because I think personally that held me back, and it can probably help, it holds everybody back that does it, because when you drink, you're letting these spirits take over you, basically. That bad energy. There's spirits that wait at bars and shit for people to start drinking and go inside of them and shit. It's like bad energy, man. Negative energy when you drink. And I got this phone set up a weird way on this chair, so I got to fucking squat and shit. Oh, seedless fruit is man-made. If your fruit don't have seeds in it, it's GMO. Genetically modified organic. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But if your fruit or vegetables do not have seeds in it, from as far as I know, it's fake as fuck. It's man-made. It's man-altered. Water fast and eat fruit and vegetables. That's what I do. When I run out of fruit and vegetables, I water fast. I drink some alkaline lemon water actually. I don't just drink water because the water, I don't trust my tap water, and the water filter in my fridge isn't. I don't trust that either. I think it has to be clean or changed or some shit. It just tastes weird, man, without the lemons purifying that shit in a way. You know what I mean? Human functionality goes through the roof when you eat fruit and vegetables and you stop eating the meat. White rice leads to diabetes. Hot dogs are linked to cancer. Beef has parasites in it. When you cook beef, there's still parasites in it that can't die from you cooking it. So you're eating parasites and shit when you consume beef. Meat spiritually clogs you too. I'll make a separate video. Already got a plan for a separate video about it. But meat spiritually clogs you too. Animals have thoughts and emotions. So basically when you consume an animal, their energy goes inside of you. That's deep, huh? When you eat an animal, their energy gets transferred to you. When you eat a fruit, that life energy transfers inside of you. Remember to show unconditional love to all life on earth. Basically, don't murder animals in the sense by consuming animal. Alright. Basically, don't murder animals in the sense by consuming animals in your diet. Ahimsa, I'm pretty sure it's called ahimsa, non-violent living. Honestly, I love it too now. I had plans in the summer to go fucking catch fish, all these crayfish and shit, live natural like bushcraft shit. Fuck that. I don't want that fucking negative energy in me anymore. Everyone wakes up at different times. Remember that. You can't wake everybody up. You can't wake everybody up. Everyone wakes up at different times, whether it be in this life, the afterlife, or the other side. Don't force anybody to wake up. Don't put your ideas on somebody thinking that's going to change them. I did that. I've been trying to do that, and I stopped doing that. Now I feel like I have more respect, too, by people by just not putting my ideas on them. That goes really deep. I'm not trying to go into it, but that really does hit. Trying to fucking wake somebody up that's sleepwalking through life. It hurts, but ain't nothing you can do until they're ready to wake up. Ain't nothing you can do. If they want to wake up, they'll wake up. But if they want to sleepwalk through life, they're going to sleepwalk. Trust me. Next thing I got is, 300 animals are killed per second in America. Let me say that again. 300 animals are killed in America per second. This is what I want to go to European and shit, but I don't know shit about shit over there, man. Like, where's a nice place to go, a safe place to go, too. In America, we're protected by these things called cops. Humans with a right to kill another human, basically. Protect and serve, right? Let me get out. I'm not trying to go off on a tangent. Oh yeah, but back to that. The limes with the guacamole. You can't eat lime skins. Don't do what I did. Because when I made guacamole, I put avocados, tomatoes, and limes in it, and a lime. And then get this. I didn't use a chip to scoop it. I had a cucumber, right, about yay big, and I just sliced it thin slices, and use that as my scooping chip, like my Tostitos. Artificial food clogs you spiritually, man. All this junk food, fast food, processed food, artificial food, it all clogs you. physically and spiritually and mentally, man. Be aware that most fruit in the world is most likely to be altered by man. That's an acceptance I had, or I came to. Just remember, don't forget that everything we're thinking that fruit and vegetables are safe to eat. There's still so much chemicals on them and shit. I know there's a machine that I saw some YouTuber use to clean his fruit. I don't know. I want to go south, you know, and be able to grow my own shit year round. Have trees, some lemon trees. Lemons are good for you too, by the way. Acidity in them. I use that as deodorant. The lemons are fucking a good ass natural deodorant. If you want to get off that aluminum and stop putting aluminum and metals on your armpit from like Old Spice and shit, like deodorants, use a lemon. Not a whole lemon. But make sure your lemon has seeds in it too. That's a fake lemon if it doesn't have seeds. But yeah, I put a lemon right here, lemon right there. I don't smell like nothing. I smell like a fucking plain ass human, and I love it. Limit suffering by eating fruits and vegetables. See, my goal is all of our goals should be to fucking end animal suffering on a global scale. As fucked up as it is right now, it's gonna take a while maybe, but I know it's gonna happen. One day it's gonna happen where animals are gonna stop being slaughtered every day and be like they're basically material items in America too. They're not seen as an animal. We don't worship the animals we eat and shit in America. And it's also fucking burr out here, man. Plants, fruits, and veggies do not have the same emotional response as animals. Yes, they have life in them, but not to the emotional level that a pig or a cow or whatever else gets slaughtered. I don't really go into that. I don't wanna know it. You know, my belief is that H2O doesn't hydrate humans like H3O2 does. You get H3O2 from your veggies and fruits, not from drinking water. Let me say that again. H3O2. You get that from fruits and vegetables. H2O, you get that from plain ass chemical water basically that they're feeding us from our tap and shit. Or given to us, not feeding us. Yeah, that's all I got written down. So I'm about to talk off the dome now. Like this. Just be conscious of what you put in your body, man. Because I was just on vacation and I went all out drinking, eating, mainly meat. Felt like shit, man. I felt like shit. Shitting my brains out too every fucking morning. Just dry shit. That's how you know if you're a good way to know if you're hydrated is if your shit is dry, like clumpy, or if it's coming out like in fucking if it's just wet as fuck. Like you know what I mean? I won't go into too detail. But that's one way you can find out if you're hydrated or not. If your shit's a fucking solid ass rock coming out. You're not hydrated if it's a solid ass rock coming out of you when you're defecating. Yeah. I honestly have a bunch of plans for this YouTube channel, man. A bunch of video ideas coming out too. The next one I might put out is how meat spiritually clogs us, but I'm not sure yet. It just whenever I feel like doing something specific, I do it. But yeah, spread love, man. Spread love, don't spread hate. And I gotta give a big shout out to Dante Young, Retan Gang. Single-handedly, Dante Young has changed the way I see life and the way I perceive things. I'm not saying he's my mentor. I don't worship him or nothing. I don't accept. I agree with most of the ideas he speaks about in his videos. And he woke me up basically. One of my friends woke me up, but he fucking shot that shit up to the roof, man. Made me actually do some digging and shit. And how to fucking actually just go on a spiritual journey healthy. When I first started on the spiritual journey, I was eating meat a lot, eating white rice, and then another thing, brown rice. When you eat brown rice, it fucks with your hormones. Like lowers your hormones, from what I know. Brown rice. So just eat a fruit and veggie diet if you want to be healthy. Basically, at this point, like I don't trust nothing out here. Ain't nothing safe, man. They don't make anything safe for us in America, man. Oh yeah, the reason why I'm in here is because it'd be windy as fucking, and it was just raining too. The weather out here is just not nice right now. So I'm gonna fuck with the South, where it's fucking year-round summer, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just want to get a video up for y'all. Cut that. Yeah, I'll end the video by just saying, just spread love, man. You get what you put out. If you're a single person makes you mad, learn how to become unbothered. Learn that you can't control certain aspects in your life. You can't control everything. You gotta learn how to be unbothered, man. And that's another realization I came to recently too, within the past couple weeks. I used to let people get under my skin. They weren't even trying to. Just the things they were doing, and I was witnessing and seeing, used to really get under my skin. And now I don't get bothered by shit. I don't let myself get bothered by shit. Yeah, I hope y'all have a good day, man. Keep your heads up. If you're going through a hard time, consider your diet. Consider what you're consuming. And when I say what you consume, I don't mean just through your mouth. I mean through your eyes, your nose, your ears, and what you read and see and watch on TV. Oh, another thing. One last thing. Try to limit your screen time consumption. TVs, laptops, phones, tablets. Limit that shit. That's why I stopped paying for service on my main phone, my smartphone. I'm gonna buy a flip phone. So I'm not on this shit like that. I don't like looking at the screen like that at all, man. I'll probably use this shit for only like listening to music, do the speaker and shit in my room on 432 hertz, and that's probably it. Or recording videos and editing them on my phone. Or if you want to get into doing YouTube, what I use is I just record and then I edit on InShot. 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 It's a nice little video editing app to get started with. So I don't know how to put my phone videos to my laptop to be able to edit them. So I'm doing it the old-fashioned way a little bit right now. Old-fashioned is old-fashioned for like 2012, 13, 14. But yeah, have a good day, y'all. Spread love. Namaste.